Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with Sales Tip a Day, www.salestipaday.com. And what I'm going to talk about today is social selling with LinkedIn, and specifically as it relates to buyers' profiles. So here's a bunch of stats that I found doing some research and leveraging a lot of white papers that LinkedIn has, and some of the highlights with these different statistics are that 49% of buyers research vendors through their LinkedIn profiles. So guys and people, people that are looking to buy are going online and going through your profile. One of the points here that you need to look at is to make sure that your profile has specific keywords in it so that you're getting found for what it is that you sell, and specifically in a specific geographical area. So that's one of the things you should take a look at. The next thing is that 50% of buyers avoid sales professionals with incomplete profiles. So if you don't have a picture, if you don't have a lot of information sitting on your profile, guess what? People are not going to call you, or they're not going to reach out to you, and you're missing an opportunity for people to reach out to you and connect with you to engage you for your products or services. This one is extremely important when you think about it, is that most B2B buyers have completed 57%, almost 60% of their buying decision before they're willing to talk to a sales rep. So they're going online and educating themselves to find out more about products. And in fact, Google put out a report a few years ago called the Zero Moment of Truth, or ZMOT. And in that, what they say is that a buyer will hit at least 10 different websites before they engage with a salesperson. So once again, it kind of goes back to making sure that you have a complete profile so that people can find you online, because the people who are making these buying decisions are already educating themselves in advance. Another side to this too is being proactive and reaching out to people and organizations that you should be talking to and starting to educate them as well, which will put you top of mind or help you actually drive a sale within these companies. The other thing too to take a look at, and I do numerous webinars on this, is the average cold call rate is 2.5%. In fact, actually, I've got a couple of studies that show that this rate is far lower than that. It's actually less than 1%. But even if you take a look at it, your success rate is upwards of 2.5%. I flip it around and say, you're wasting 97.5% of your efforts if you're making cold calls, because it's not going to relate to any kind of success whatsoever. The other way to take a look at it is leveraging LinkedIn and using referrals or a warm referral to get your foot in the door to an organization. And they say the success rate on this is 2 times to 4 times greater than if you don't do this at all. And I'm going to be, I'm a testament to this. I leverage a lot of my connections to get my foot in the door and increase a lot of opportunities for me, and that absolutely works. Last but not least is 84% of B2B decision makers begin their buying process with referrals. So think of it this way, is that, I just said the average cold call rate is only successful 2.5% of the time, up to 2.5% of the time. If you want a better odds of getting in the door, you should start with a warm referral, and the best way to do that is through LinkedIn, to find the people that you want to connect with and someone who's in your second network, so that you can actually leverage them to get you in front of them. And then take a look at this. 84% of B2B decision makers begin their buying process with a referral. So the other side of this too is making sure that everyone knows exactly what you do. So what I'd like you to do is, if you can, join our next Social Selling with LinkedIn webinar that's going on. And you can find it by going to bit.ly/LinkedIn Social Selling. That's bit.ly/LinkedIn Social Selling, all one word. And you can register for our next event. Or if you have any questions, contact me at chris@salestipaday, or you can reach me on my cell phone at 403-630-1243. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching.